What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Junrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is all about the pay-to-play side of Target Goku. We're going to be jumping into the UI Dokkan event. So the UI Goku Dokkan event and we have a bit of a history because not a lot of people know this, but when I started playing Dokkan, this was the first Dokkan event that I ever played. I had no understanding about the game. Once I was able to fully assemble a team with random characters with no correlation whatsoever, I used to jump into this event time and time again, thinking to myself, if I can beat this, I will magically get the best unit in the game. Because when you don't know a game, your mind starts to drift to the things that you do know. So what I knew at the time was, I was just coming off the end of Dragon Ball Super. I was thinking to myself, if I can get complete Ultra Instinct Goku, I can beat any event. I thought that by beating this event, I would get that unit. Obviously, that's not the case, and I'm an idiot. But I would keep going into this event over and over and over, and I kept losing. The one time that I was finally able to get through the Spirit Bomb Goku segment of this Dokkan event, I then had to fight the UI stages, and then that became a whole problem. So this event and we go way back. I'm going to be taking the Target Goku team into this event for some good old-fashioned revenge. Now, this is a pay-to-play version of this category with some free-to-play in there, but my previous video was all about the free-to-play version of the Target Goku. Make sure to check that out. Link is in the description below. This is now going to be a combination of the two, but since there are summonable units on my core team, this is no longer free to play. I do bring some free to play because they do have some really nice support abilities. So let's take a look at the team. I have got my pride and joy. I love Android 13 a lot, and I just started, I mean, I love him a lot more now that I was able to pull him, not once, not twice, but 3 times. %. He's a Target Goku and Android's dual category lead. Ki +3, 130% for HP. Attack and defense, 170%. Massive. As if the Android's leads didn't need any more strength, am I right? So he has an amazing passive. Before he transforms, he provides himself some stat boost. He also provides everyone else on the team that are androids some stat boost. And then he will transform after 5 turns if you've got more than 2 androids on the team, which we definitely do. Then I'm also bringing his best linking partner, which is the Int EZA Android 13. This guy massively lowers defense post EZA. He's also the greatest reverse Super Battle Road lead unit in the entire game because he nerfs both the enemy's attack and defense on the tech type side. So if you guys ever want to do that, you should go check out my reverse Super Battle Road videos. I've done a couple on them. I will link those either in the description or you can check it out in the card above. You should go check those out as well. This guy's an amazing sidekick for the Android 13 because when he transforms and he's fighting Goku, the critical hit ratio is 100%. He doesn't miss his attacks, and the enemy's guard is disabled. And this guy's attack massively lowers defense. Can you imagine that on top of this guy massively lowering defense and then having a guaranteed critical hit on Goku? Oh, it's gonna be nasty. If we can get a good enough situation, we could have this setup where he does the first attack on the Spirit Bomb Goku, or maybe the UI Goku, whichever one, and then we can have the Android 13 swoop in and destroy him 3 times over with his attack. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Then we've got the free-to-play Android 14 and 15. This guy's an amazing ally for any Android 13 unit you have. Make sure you bring him along. He causes supreme damage and nerfs the enemy by lowering their attack. You can foresee an enemy super attacks from the rest of the fight onward if you have him attacking the same turn as Android 13. Not Fusion Android 13, but the regular one. So what you got to do is when you're running this guy, make sure he has at least 1 turn where he's hanging out with this guy. Not his purple version, but this guy. So since we've got 2 of them, we've got dual leads, we will not have a problem with that. We've also brought one of the best supports for the androids and artificial life forms category, which is the Hellfighter 17, one of my favorite free-to-play units. He causes supreme damage, lowers enemy attack. He also has a high chance to dodge. He provides stat support for both artificial life forms and androids, so both of them will apply to the same unit if they fall into both categories. We've also brought the LR Int Perfect Cell. This guy is a Target Goku category unit. This guy's an LR. He's amazing. He's a free heal. He's just destructive as hell. We've also got my favorite unit in the entire game. I'm just so happy. Androids are just amazing. They were already amazing. They just got even better. Now, with this guy here, I mean, there's nothing more I can say without just fangirling out about the androids. They are awesome. We are bringing some very nice items in case we find ourselves in a situation where we're about to get completely smashed by the Spirit Bomb. All right, so we've already received the permanent passive for Android 14 and 15 by having Androids 13 and 14 and 15 together. So from now on, he will forever be scouting for all future attacks, which is awesome. So here, we'll just have Cell go first, do some nerfing, and then we'll have Android 13 shuffle out. I actually want to have my Android 13 pair up with the 14 and 15 because mine has 20 additional and a 3-3 split between critical and dodge. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. The reason why I decided to go with a 3-3 split was just because obviously the most important thing about the Android 13, the AGL one, is that you want to be optimizing his damage output. And since he has a guaranteed critical hit in a very, very common situation where you're fighting a Goku, you don't have to worry about giving him critical in his hidden potential system. You want to go for additionals because when he transforms, he can massively reduce damage. All of that combined, massively reducing damage, guaranteed critical hit, additional attack, the amount of damage output that could be had just from one turn is astounding.
It's astounding!
That's why I had to go with max on additional, and then I just gave him 3 for crit, 3 for dodge. No matter how you split up the remaining hit potential points, it really wasn't going to be very consequential because there's just not much left. So instead of giving it all to critical and feeling a little guilty about wasting it, I decided to give 1 for critical for those situations where you're not fighting a Goku, and then I gave 1 for dodge because, hey, maybe you're in one of those situations where you could use 1. If you get lucky, great. I'm personally not really a believer of putting 3 into every section of a unit's build. I don't think that you should even worry about it, but in this, there are certain, situations where you have to bend the rules a little bit, and this was one of them. We're not going to find ourselves in that sort of situation on this fight. So here we go. We are now fighting the Spirit Bomb Goku. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do what I wanted. Okay, so here we're actually just going to purposely tank all of this. I don't want to do much damage to this guy. I want to have Android 13 take him out. We're not going to have the transformation, but at least we can have the satisfaction of having Android 13 be the one to kill him. So we're just going to have these guys do regular damage. No big deal. No additionals, please. Thank you. And now we've got, oh my god, we've got 3 Android 13s. Okay. Here we go. We don't have the ability of a guaranteed crit. We don't have any sort of tanking. So we're just going to see what happens with this. We're going to have my Android 13 go first, and then we'll have my easy int counterpart do it, and then if that doesn't get it done, we will have the final Android 13 get the job done. Let's see how much a pre-transformed Android 13 with dual Android 13 lead bonus can do to go. That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty good. So we could have killed him, but now I think we're dead, right? Yeah, now we're dead. So for the sake of the video, I took that L and burned that stone for you. Not gonna lie, that hurt. And honestly, that kind of took me back to when I first started. This is the first time, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is the first time that I've been in this event since my beginning days of Dokkan. I haven't needed this unit for anything else. And now I'm going to beat your face into the ground, you piece of shit, Goku.
Do it.
All of those hours spent struggling, not knowing just how ineffective I was being, I am going to pulverize you. Now it's personal, you piece of shit. Next turn, we're going to have a Dokkan attack, and we're going to have transformed Android 13 use the Dokkan attack, and hopefully we can kill. Oh wow, actually, I forgot. He has pretty decent damage reduction. Does he do more damage too? Oh no, he's not gonna do any damage to me. That's not gonna be a problem.
Come on.
Ooh, 1.3 with the crit. Oh, that was my Android 13. Where was the additional, buddy? Come on. 20 additional. You gotta be doing something for me. Thank you, Cell. All right, next turn. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. We're gonna have to be wasting the Dokkan attack on this version of the UI. But fine. I still want to pulverize this guy. Doesn't matter what form he takes. I'm going to rip those stupid freaking... I think I'm not over that, guys. I think I have a little pent-up rage. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Here we go. Dokkan attack. This is for picking on me and bullying me when I didn't know what the hell I was doing in Dokkan. You
lousy, no good saying monkey.
Combo, 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 combo. Go to hell.
Goodbye. 2.6 mil. All right, now MUI stage. MUI stage. We should be fine. We should be fine. What is Fusion 13's passive? Let's check it out. Does he have damage reduction of any kind? No, he doesn't. But he gains additional 13% for attack and defense per target category ally on the team. Oh, so that means we've got 7, 91. He's up to 221. Holy crap. 221%. Okay. So we're gonna have the easy A version go first, soften him up with the massive defense reduction. Then we'll have the AGL version, finish him off. I'd like to think we can finish him off. We've got 20, look at that, 20 additional. Finish him off. No excuses. And then we'll have the Hellfighter 17 in the background. Here we go. No items needed for this part. He's gonna be supering my Android 13, the middle one, so we don't need any items. We don't need no stinking items. Defense reduced. Oh, his defense can't be reduced. Oh, now you use your additional. Well, thanks, man. We can't lower his defense, so thanks for that. That's still pretty good, though. That is still pretty sweet. Here we go.
Combo, 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 combo. Walk away from this.
1.2. That's sweet. All right. How much are we about to take? How much are we about to take? I'm going to say 30,000. 20,000. 6,000. All right, we're going to be shifting out Android 14 and 15 so that they can eat the super attack at the end because, I mean, it's not really going to matter because we're probably going to kill him right here. But if we somehow don't, then Android 14...
Combo, 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 combo.
I'm never going to stop saying that, by the way. Here or on stream, you will always hear that every time I use that attack. And there you go. It's a nice feeling that I pulverized him into the ground, but I still feel like there's something more that I could be doing here to avenge my former stupid self. But still, we got the job done. That was a decisive win. Pay to play, target Goku, Android, dual leading Android 13. This is an awesome team. This is an absolutely awesome team. And I cannot wait to do more videos on this category. Not because of the category itself, I think it's kind of stupid. I think the whole premise of Target Goku being a category is kind of dumb. But again, that's where we are in the game's life cycle. We've covered all the essential stuff. Now we got to get into the more weird looking categories. We got to start really justifying and reaching out there to grab whatever categories we can get. But more importantly, I get to now use and flex my 79% Android 13. I am so happy. It's been a long time coming. The luck is finally back, people. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you have actually tried this particular build, because the Fusion Android 13, the Int Easy A one, is the best linking partner for the Android 13, so maybe give that a shot. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click that notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it.
Lousy, no good saying monkey.
Do it.
Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to
Combo, 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 combo.
responsibly.